Well, what's up, Facebook? This is Tenesha, Toxic Teas. I'm on live right now. I am doing a taste and toast. Okay, I'm back. This is Tenesha, Toxic Teas. How's everybody doing? Right now, it is cold here in Denver. Some nice, good old chili. I'm about to show y'all how I throw down on some nice, good old home cooked chili with Tenesha, and let's talk some tea. So we got a big 5-pound pack of ground beef from Walmart. And it's all thawed out. It's been thawing out in the water for about 2 hours. So right now it's a little afternoon. I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it in my cast iron skillet and brown the ground beef to make some homemade chili on this very cold winter day. Okay. So, I want to thank everybody for coming in and joining my live this afternoon. I see Tenesha, Mr. Mario. How's everybody doing? What are y'all doing right now to stay warm? I know Tenesha is also in Denver where I am, and baby, let me tell you, it is cold out here. It's actually pretty freezing out here in Denver. So, I'm making a nice big pot of chili. Yes, I am. So we got the ground beef in the skillet there. Always remember to wash your hands. I'm going to go over here to my sink, grab my Dawn, and wash my hands of the ground beef. Make sure you do it real thoroughly if you need to. I use a scrubber. And I get up underneath my nails. You don't want no beef particles up underneath your nails or nothing like that. Okay, so I'm going to package up the rest of my ground beef that I did not use. So let me get that. I use an old nasty dollar store bag. When you run out of plastic bags. Hi, Terry. How you doing? Thank you for joining my live this afternoon. I'm cooking some chili. It's really cold here in Denver. So, I'm making some nice chili to warm up my family this beautiful afternoon in Denver. All right, so now we got our ground beef in our skillet. Stir it around in there real good. I like to get every part of the ground beef brown, so you can avoid salmonella or any other, food poisonings that come from uncooked raw meat. So I'm going to turn my stove up just a little bit so that my ground beef can brown a little bit faster. I'm going to be using chopped onion, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, some adobe with Sazon. Basically, I'm going to be using a whole lot of different seasonings. Some salt. And we got our onion powder. We got garlic salt. So those are just a few of my variety of good seasonings. Most importantly, I'm going to be using chili powder. I am a mother on a budget, so I like to get things for my value. And one of my best seasonings that I get is called Great Value. It's 99 cents in your local Walmart or grocery store. And those are just some of the little seasonings that I like to use. I like to use a little Lowry's seasoning salt. We got our nice good ground black pepper. We're going to throw a little bit of that on in the pot of chili. I got a nice old fancy Roma natural herbs, garlic, and bell pepper blend. I'm going to throw that in there. What else might I throw up in I might even put a little dash of cayenne pepper. So that'll be about all for the tasting with TT out here in Denver. I like to stand close to my food as I'm preparing it so that it doesn't burn, unless I'm cooking it in the oven or something. But you can see how the fat and everything is draining off of the ground beef. We got a nice little unthawed chunk. So all you do with that, you just work that meat right on off that unthawed part right there until you get it down to a ground part, you know. Who out there is a foodie? Hey, Terry. Nothing, just cooking. It's real cold out here in Denver. So I decided to go on ahead and make a nice homemade pot of chili. So we got YouTube playing in the background this morning, right? Well, this afternoon, actually, I'm watching Mob Radio. And just getting my, good old what's up with the celebs, and the folks and the peoples from one of the content creators down in Texas, and she's great. I love her show, so when I got turned on to it, I was hooked. I watch it, every chance I get. Right now I got her, she's live, so I'm in her live, watching her show live, which is always a nice thing. So that's all I'm doing right now here in Denver, while throwing on me a nice little stick to your ribs, pot of chili. Okay, you at work, that's good. That's what's up. I'm working from home. If y'all haven't already seen, I am now on YouTube at Tenesha Talks the Teas. And I've been doing some really great shows, some interviews of some up and coming talent out here in Denver to showcase their art and their craft and things like that. And I'm looking forward to scheduling an interview with a Mr. Adonis Williams next week after the holiday. So I'm looking forward to doing that with Mr. Adonis. He is a rapper out here in Denver and also a comedian. So that should be a great show as well. Looking forward to doing that. And I got a few great interviews coming up. Hold on. Let me get me a top. Because cast iron skillets, right? They don't come with tops. So, I just, hi Ira, hi Greg, hi everybody. Thanks for joining in on my live. This afternoon I'm cooking some homemade chili from Denver. It's really cold outside. We got a snow drift of like 4 inches on my back porch, like we're snowed in. So, Let me find me a nice old top that I can drain off this fat. They all might be in the dishwasher. So I'm going to improvise here and use me a plate. Okay, get my oven mitts. Always protect yourself with your oven mitts, baby. You do not want to burn yourself. If you don't have an oven mitt, use a towel. Those work as well. Hi, Gregory, Marcus. Hi, Ira. Hi, Terry. Hi, everybody in the chat. We're going to go over here. We're going to drain this fat up off the meat and finish browning the ground beef. See, I like to cook, so I got a lot of pots, pans, skillets, things like that. My fiance, he cooks as well, so we gotta, keep up with our pots and pans. So slowly drain your fat off your ground beef so that you don't spill your ground beef in the sink. I've done that before. And I put the ground beef right on back in the skillet, baby. You better know it. Because my sink, if you like me, your sink is clean. As you can see, my sink stays clean. Clean, nice sink area. Counter space. Another thing I always highly recommend when you're cooking, wash your dishes before you start. That way you're not carrying germs and food particles back and forth from the sink area into your new prepared dish you're cooking. Okay, baby, that's how you do that. So, this is one of the reasons why I keep a good man around me. I cook. A man loves a woman that can cook. You ain't even got to be a great cook. Just a woman that'll cook. If a man see you trying to cook, then he'll work with you. So my ground beef is getting pretty brown here, which is good. We want it to be a little bit darker than that. It's still looking a little light brownish. So just keep stirring it around, mixing it in there real good like that. I can hear my babies in the background waking up, hearing me talking about cooking. So I'm going to leave y'all to watch my ground beef brown for a little while I go over here and check on my little one. Give her pacifier and all that good stuff. I shall be right back, and thank you for tuning in with Tenesha Tasting and Toasting. One moment. Let's turn our eye down here just a little bit. We don't need it to brown that fast no more. Where's her pacifier? Don't play with me. You want some juice? sister get something. So I'm also going to give him a bottle too. Now all my older seasoned mothers out there, don't all jump on me at once. Yes, my almost 2-year-old is still drinking from a bottle sometimes. Here you go, boo-boo. Here. Here. Jagger, here. Good job. Okay, thank you so much for patiently waiting. Hi, Michaela, girl. How you doing? All right, so basically what I'm doing is like a little promo. I want to see how this goes over on my YouTube channel because I want to do a segment of Tenesha tasting and toasting. And so I think it'll do well. You know, right now I'm just doing a nice pot of chili because in Denver it's really cold right now. The snow is up to our eyeballs. You know, it's really cold. Let me show y'all how cold it is, baby. This is my porch for reason.
Oh, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Tasha.
Okay, it's really cold here.
I didn't even know you do this like this, girl. Oh, y'all let me know how deep the next.
So yes, we're gonna start. Not with our chili powder. Let's start with our salt. Let's put a little salt. And I gotta fix my tripod. Okay, can y'all see the ground beef? Let me lower my tripod a little bit for y'all so y'all can see. Okay, perfect. How's everybody doing where y'all are? Is it cold? Is the weather nice? How's the weather out there for everybody? So I don't use a lot of salt. I have a little touch of high blood pressure, probably from smoking cigarettes, so I'm trying to cut back on that. Y'all know how life go, up, down, in between. So, now I'm putting a little bit of the black pepper. Whew. Black pepper make you sneeze. Achoo. Next we're gonna do a little seasoning salt. Black pepper. You're coughing. When you cough and you're cooking, wash your hands. So I'm gonna go over to the sink, wash my hands. So I don't get everybody else sick. You know what I'm saying? All right, back to the skillet. Put a little bit of salt, seasoning salt. How about we put a little bit of this Roma? Just a little bit, because this is some big herbs and garlic. So, put a little bit of that. Good job. Next we're gonna go with a little bit, well, we really don't even need to use the Italian seasoning because we put the Roma and that's basically the same thing. How about we do a little bit of the adobe? Adobe's just not for chicken. You could use this in any dish you use because it has, you know, like a taste like seasoning salt. You know what I'm saying? But on the garlic, herbal, onion side, you know. So we're gonna do some onion powder. That's not open. Let's open up the onion powder. Okay. Perfect. Open up the onion powder. Nice, fresh, new. A lot of seasoning, just enough to season my specific dish. Now I'm using garlic powder. Not too much, just enough. Let's put a little chopped onion. Now, any other day, I would have added some fresh chopped, peppers and onions and tomatoes, but the blizzard kind of hit my ass before I was able. But I knew I still wanted some chili. So no worry, you work with what you got in your cabinet. That was a great lesson I learned from watching good old Mr. John Witherspoon. Rest in peace to John Witherspoon on his cooking show, Cooking for Poor People. Okay. So I'm going to reach up in my cabinet up here. I got some nice petite diced Hunt's tomatoes. So we're going to add that. Get our good old handheld can opener here. Hopefully this is the one that works. Hey Steve, hi everybody. Thanks for joining the live. Let's open up our Hunt's diced tomatoes. We're gonna put that in there. Is this the can opener that works or not? Hold on, let me see. We gotta work with my can openers, baby. They probably as old as I am. But as long as they still work, we don't throw shit away. We use it until it's broke. So yeah, who got a chance to go over to my live last night on YouTube, Tenesha Talks to Teens? I did a very important show on human trafficking with a good girlfriend of mine out there in Syracuse, New York. And she talked on her perspective of how she's personally dealt with the human trafficking issue with her children. And she gave great insight. And I gave great tips on how to keep you and your family safe. So we're going to add the diced tomatoes to the skillet. We're going to let that marinate around for a little bit before we add it all to the Instapot. Now, my Instapot is my new best friend in the kitchen. I cook everything in my Instapot. It cooks everything in half the time. I love it. I mean, the flavors be so good. Juicy, moist, tenderized, whatever it is you cook. You could cook anything in an Instapot. I love it. You can get your Instapot, girl, Walmart for $59.99. You can get it, Target, Amazon, anywhere they sell appliances, they sell Instapots. I love it. It keeps a smile on my face and happy, full bellies at my table. So, as y'all can see, I'm getting all that all nicely mixed in together. I'm going to turn the heat up just a little bit before I add the chili to the Instapot and get it cooking. So I'm going to let that marinate together one good time. And that's what I'm doing on my snowy day out here in Denver. Yeah, what's everybody doing out in their city today? I am homebound, can't go nowhere, snowed in. So I decided to go on ahead and do a cute little quick tasting with Tenesha in the kitchen. Just so y'all can see the skills and know it's real. You know, ain't no fool la going on over here, baby, in the kitchen. That's how I keep my man happy and at home every night. You heard me? So, that's how we doing it in the Tenesha kitchen this afternoon. So we got 2 good cans of dark red kidney beans. That's what I put in mine. What do you put in yours? I use dark red kidney beans. And that's what I'm going to be cooking with today. Yes. Oh, look at the juices just marinating all through that. Don't that look good? Don't that look good? Ooh, it smells so wonderful. If y'all can smell how this smells already, and I don't even have all the ingredients in it, it's amazing. So, let me get a chair because I'm a short girl. I get up here in my cabinet, find some more stuff I need. Here we go. So many cans of damn tomatoes. I'm looking for the sauce. I found one Hunt's diced potato. I got so many cans of potatoes. Or excuse me, tomatoes. But I will show you how to make do with a can. I got 100 cans of tomatoes. Where is my sauce, my paste? Let me keep looking, sweethearts, because one just might pop up. But I promise you, baby, if you got ketchup, ketchup ain't nothing but tomato paste. I got every can of tomatoes, but not the paste. I promise you, 100 cans. Thank God. Bless. Tomatoes. Damn. That's okay. Because I will make do with ketchup. But I did find one good can of tomato paste, so that will stretch with the ketchup and water. I'm going to look in one more cabinet for some tomato paste. I found some. Yay! Okay. You see how God, won't he do it? Won't he do it, baby? Thank you, Jesus. So we're going to go ahead, before our skillet gets too heavy to pick up, we're going to now transfer our brown ground beef and marinated tomatoes into our Instapot. Okay? Perfecto. Hi, neighbor. Hi, Jewel. Hi, everybody. We are cooking homemade chili. Tenesha's tasting in her kitchen today. Homemade chili. So we're putting that in our Instapot. Like so, very slowly, very cautiously. You do not want to drop your skillet because it's heavy. I'm using a cast iron. That's one of the heaviest skillets. And it could get a little messy. So let me get my spoon and kind of guide my ground beef and tomatoes into the skillet. There we go. And I swear, it already smells so good. Just with the ground beef seasoning and diced tomatoes. Shake off the rest of the trimmings. Okay, take it over to your sink. Rinse it out. How you keep your cast iron skillet nice. Okay. Go. We got a little bit over here on the sides. Going to throw that in there too. All right. So you notice I have not yet added. Hi, Sarah. The chili powder, because I want to add that with all the ingredients. So we're going to take a little bit of, I thank God, y'all, I was able to find some tomato paste. So I don't have to substitute a little bit of ketchup, but I would have if I had needed to. Trust. And it would have still tasted good. It still would have been, you know, a nice hot dish of chili. Now what I like to do is take my can, run a little water in it, swish it around, and get those last little drippings, little droppings of my tomato paste. Pour the water in there, because I'm going to put water in it anyway, just to fill it out, you know. So let's open up our second can. Okay. Yeah, so it's really cold out here in Denver today. I said, woo, what do I want to make that's, you know, simple, quick, that'll stick to our ribs and keep us warm on this very, very cold day. Start it up a little bit. So far I put 2 cans of tomato paste. Now I'm opening up the kidney beans. Sometimes I use dark. Right now I just got, these are dark. These are dark red kidney beans. But sometimes I use light, you know. Put my, darn it, I done spilled a little bit of kidney bean juice on my oven mitt. That's all good. All I gotta do, rinse it off. Hang it back up over my oven. I like to keep my area clean where I'm cooking at. I use a nice cutting board, my utensils and stuff. Keep my little cleaning utensil close so I can just wipe up a spill. But yes, I've been cooking. Hey, Sonia Boo. Hi, baby. I've been cooking since 4. My grandmother, Eleonora, she was an excellent cook. And so she would take me and show me how to cook. She would always give me a big, red, juicy apple. Every time I went to my grandma's house, that was my thing. I got a big, red, juicy apple and a chair in the kitchen to sit down and watch her cook. And Chilli, of course. Right now I'm draining off the liquid off of the kidney bean. Remember, keep your sink clean. Like so. Okay. Yeah. Never stick your finger inside your can. You could cut your finger off. I like to use a utensil like a knife or something. Pour in my kidney beans. That's 1 can. But yeah, my grandma Eleanor, she was from Chicago. My mother's from Chicago. I'm from Junction City, Kansas. And hey, Sonia girl, anytime you want to come to Denver, I wouldn't come right now. People are stuck in the Denver airport. Girl, it's a mess. Pee Wee and all them are coming out here today, or I think they got here last night. I hope they beat the snow, because baby, we are snowed in out here in Denver. But yes, girl, anytime you want to come visit me. Joy comes and visit me. A lot of people from the town come to Denver. Hashem lives out here. You know, a few good people from the town live out here with me. Yeah. So, yeah, I've been cooking since 4. And I like to think I'm a good cook. Hell, I might even be a great cook. But yes, my grandma taught me how to make chili, spaghetti, catfish, collard greens, ham hocks, neck bones, damn near anything, lasagna, whatever you can think of, baby, I can cook it. Okay, I'm gonna go drain. Okay. Drain that off of that can of dark red kidney beans. Pour that in there like so. Wash my hands again. 1 good second. Come on, mama. Oh, what's wrong? My baby's whining. I'm gonna go turn on her favorite show. Give her a pacifier. Here you go. Hold on, let me get my chili started. Okay? Well, I already got it started. Do not mess with my computer, okay? After multiple unsuccessful attempts to verify the identity of the account holder, we closed the Patreon page allegedly associated with the Look, Ella. Look, Ella. My baby keeps taking my other baby's pacifier, being a brat. So anyway, now is when I put in my last seasoning, which will be my chili powder. And you can put a desired amount. I like a lot of chili powder. Actually, what I'm going to do is take off the top. Girl, my babies are in the living room running me crazy. Hubby is at work. And I will give you my number as soon as I get off. Thank you, Sonia. Yes, my mom could cook. My dad said my mom was the best cook that he knew. Yes, rest in peace to my mom. Soon it will be on December 5th. Is the 11th year of my mom's anniversary of passing. So that's also the birthday of my 2-year-old. So he was born on the day my mom died, 10 years later. So I've added my chili powder. I'm going to stir it up. See if I need any more. Hi, Mo. Thanks for joining my live. Yeah, I need some more. We got a nice pot of chili going here. And it's in my regular old Instapot. I don't have a deluxe one or nothing. But it serves me just fine. It's actually just perfect for my size of cooking. You know, I don't cook like big, huge meals, but I cook fairly decent sized meals. You know, this right here will last me and my family until tomorrow. Because I'm definitely going to get a big bowl. I know my baby, you know, they're going to eat their own bowl, and then my hubby will have some when he gets home from work. Yes, girl, he went to work in this weather in Denver at 5 o'clock in the morning. He is not playing about this coin. So, you know, he tells me he got to go to work to make my money, and I heard that. And I appreciate it, because I'm at home working to keep this house together. You know, I'm still selling my jewelry, Eladorable's Treasures. I'm doing my not-for-profit grassroots work with my Restore Family project that I do. And I serve like 150 families in my project to help families get through family court situations. And now I also have a live on YouTube that I do, a channel on YouTube called Tenesha Talks to Tea. So hi Brittany, hi Crown Royale. Okay, so that's my chili. I think I might want to add just a little pinch more of black pepper. Like I said, not too much salt. Because as we get older, we do have cholesterol issues, high blood pressure, all types of things like that. So give it, you know, one more good stir. Go rinse off our spoon. And black pepper always makes me sneeze. I almost sneezed my rag off my head. Okay. So we're going to cover up our Instapot. Like so. Or not. Hold on. There we go. And we're going to turn on our Instapot on meat stew. And I'm gonna add a couple, wait a minute. Okay, turn it off. Start over. I'm gonna add a few extra minutes to mine. I'm probably going to let mine cook for like 45 minutes. Just to, you know, let all the ingredients and seasonings marinate, mix well together to get a, you know, a better taste going on. I don't like no bland food. So, you know, I was taught very well how to season my food. So then you throw all your cans, everything in the trash. Okay. And we got a nice little pot of chili going on for the cold weather that we are having here in Denver. I will return in about 45 minutes and do a tasting and let everybody, you know, see how my chili turned out. I hope everybody enjoyed the preparations and everything of my homemade chili. And this has been Tasting and Toasting with Tenesha Toxicities. I will be back in about 45 minutes when it's done. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.